Hello everybody. I'm making this video because every single day I get messages with people asking me about imaging. I'm getting the same questions all the time. I need a CAT scan or an MRI, but it's without contrast. I'm okay, right? First of all, I want to say I created a 3-part series on this with the Fluoroquinolone Toxicity Study Foundation. Those 3 videos go into details about medical imaging and contrast dyes. But in short, I will say this: X-rays, CAT scans, bone density scans, mammograms all contain ionized radiation. And ionized radiation damages mitochondria. So if you're someone that's floxed and already has damaged mitochondria, you might want to think twice. I know for a fact that this has been the cause of my setback for the last year. I was doing well for the first time in my floxing journey, and around November, October, during physical therapy, my leg blew up. It would not go back down. I had x-rays, CAT scan, MRI, bone density scan, all within a short period of time, and felt myself going downhill drastically. And I kept saying, well, I didn't have contrast. I know better than that. And after reaching out to the Fluoroquinolone Toxicity Study Foundation, that's when I found out it doesn't matter if there's contrast or not. Many of the medical imaging procedures contain so much ionized radiation. The way I personally am approaching this going forward, and this is not medical advice, this is what I'm doing in my experience: x-rays, CAT scans, mammograms, bone density scans are out. But if I absolutely have to have it, this is the way that I approach it. Will having that scan change my protocol or anything related to my treatment? If the answer is no, I'm not going to get that scan. What's the point? If you're going to get the scan and everything still remains the same, I'm not going to do that. If I have to do some sort of imaging with ionized radiation, I'll make sure that I spread them far apart and don't do them so close together to try to give the mitochondria a chance to rebuild and repair before the next hit. An MRI is preferable over to ionized radiation, but some people are still known to have issues with an MRI. Me, for example, my tinnitus got much worse after I did the MRI, but it was temporary, and that probably only lasted 2 months, and then I went back to my baseline. The medical imaging that's probably the most safest is an ultrasound. If there's any way you can get away with getting an ultrasound instead of something else, that would be the way to go. Again, this is not medical advice. This is my personal experience. And for more information, please go to FQ100 and check out the 3 detailed videos on imaging and contrast dyes. Thanks, everybody.